Hi. This is take two because I wasn't sure if I wanted to say what I said before. So, I just my neighbor's having a barbecue tomorrow in the Hurricane. Yeah, a big party with a band and everything. So they're putting up a tent. I'm trying to get my barbecue grill and a couple of tables moved into my garage, and they're putting up a tent. So now, what's wrong with people? What? Anyway, I was talking before, and I was gonna do this as part of my sick as our secrets series, but I'm just gonna do this regular. And what I wanted to talk about was settling in relationships. And it's come up now because obviously of what I had said in my other video about reconnecting with an old friend of mine. Facebook, I tell you that damn Facebook, it's a blessing and a curse. But with some women have a tendency, and I know I have done this now, being middle aged, is to kind of think, well, my heyday is over. Got a good guy, for the most part. There are other really serious issues in our relationship that I'm not going to discuss because they actually have to do with Fred, and it's not fair to him. But the issues are, for me, a deal breaker. However, at this time, because I am obligated for several reasons to Fred, or I feel obligated to him, and I actually right now am financially tied to him in more ways than one. It's not an easy get up and go type situation. I mean, we have broken up, and we actually just got back together a couple of months ago. We were not together for a while, and but we agreed. I'm talking like this because I don't want to say too much. We tried to make a sit down and say, okay, this is what we're going to do, and these are the things that I need to work on, and these are the things that you need to work on. And unfortunately, right now, only one of us is working on those things, and it's me. And when one person is working on themselves for the good of a relationship, and the other person isn't, then it's like being with a child. It's like a parent-child relationship because then you're constantly like, and you get resentful. This has all been going on way before there was any school friend or whatever. But what I wanted to say was that I've been praying. I pray about this. I don't take it lightly. This situation, although I'm not married, um, there is a commitment there, and there's no, it's like what was it, Jimmy Swaggart or whatever, that I have lusted in my heart. Whoever said that, I am lusting in my heart. I'm going to be honest, and probably it's I will end up uh, meeting up with this person. Not anytime in the next, not in the very near future, but I actually don't know when. Having said that, I am torn right now because I know in my heart of hearts that I, based on things that we have discussed and deals that we've made with each other, Fred and I, and things that we've said that we're going to do, I have every right to say right now, you know what, I'm done, I'm leaving. Because the bargains and the promises that were made are not being upheld. So I'm very torn right now because I'm not one to leave. I'm not the kind of person that has, like, oh, I have to have somebody, I'm gonna leave. I would never leave Fred for somebody else. I don't know this other person that well. I mean, I know that, we are reconnecting, and everything in the beginning is always beautiful and new, and you have to get to know a person. By the same token, you have to be with the person to get to know them. So it's a little bit of a catch-22. So I'm struggling with that right now. On the one hand, I'm extremely elated that there's stuff that's, that I talked about that I thought was my medicine that was keeping me from feeling a certain way. That medicine ain't keeping me from feeling that way. Mm, everything is working inside. Like I feel like So they need you. Um, and I share this hesitantly because um, I don't want anybody to think that this is a practice for me. I spent a long time single, and I spent a long time single initially because I didn't want anybody to think that I was looking for a father for my son because I got divorced when my son was very young because my ex-husband was abusive. Um, and then when it became quite evident that my son had some emotional difficulties, then I really didn't want anybody to be around him because I didn't want them to throw back in my face, yeah, you and your kid, I took care of you and your crazy kid, blah, blah, blah. So I just never really let anybody get close. And then I was a single mother raising a young man, and I didn't want him to see me with, Tom, Dick, and Harry. So I sacrificed a lot of myself. And then by the time I was okay and it was okay for me, things were okay, my parents came up and I had to take care of them. Can't have nobody laying up in here with daddy and mommy. That's just not cool. Some people might do it. I'm not doing that. So then, without having a job and being in school, and even though I know, I'm going through this transition, it became like kind of like, okay, well, I have somebody, I'm with somebody, and this is kind of what it is. This is it. I'm middle aged. I'm not gonna find nobody else. And I'm not looking for nobody else. I don't never want to get married. I'm not marrying nobody. I'll be by myself. I'm single for the rest of my life. Starting to reconsider those things because not only have I realized that they are that I had that having talked and connected with this person that there's a possibility of something there, even if there isn't a possibility of something there. I can feel this way about someone. So that means that even if the possibility isn't there, there may be somebody else. And to settle is doing a disservice to myself because I'm still young. So not too much comedy today. I am very introspective today, and I'm trying to figure things out. I have to go do some steaming the bottom of my freezer with this thing. I just want to wipe out the freezer. My father's insisting upon me using this thing. So I have to go do that, and when I come back, I have gotten replies. I've got a bunch of replies last night. I think my girl, I love to scrub, just watched every video that she had. So I'm gonna answer all her she had some questions. So I'm gonna answer them on my next video. And until then, just keep me in prayer. I pray for all of you. This is gonna be an interesting ride, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be an interesting ride. I don't want it to be messy, but inevitably, there is gonna be a little bit of mess. I just said to my girlfriend this morning, oh, I gotta go. This is my ex-husband. Lord have mercy. Bye.